Good afternoon, everybody. Colin here with iApplereviews.com. Today I am going to be moving and totally redoing my desk. I have some of it done. I just have to clean this off. I'm going to take all the glass panels off and clean them. And then what my plan is to take this section right here and have it like a corner kind of set up with all my lights set up for doing unboxings and reviews and stuff. And I'm going to take my old chair, which is behind me, and put it here. So this is going to be kind of like my little recording setup over here. It's not going to be right here. It's going to be moved. Totally cleaned off, nothing on it. For doing, like I said, unboxings, and I can sit behind it to do the unboxing, have the camera in front with three of my lights on the side, two on the side and one above me. And then, I can, you'll be able to see me, you'll be able to see the unboxing. I can do reviews that way, stuff like that. And I'm also shooting all this footage of the little moving kind of vlog-ish kind of thing on my new GoPro Hero 4 session. So all the footage will be shot on that. But this is, that's what I'm doing, and I will do little updates along the way. I have these boxes down here. I'm trying to figure out exactly where I'm going to do these, because I want to keep these and kind of integrate them into the recording setup, so they're kind of like backgrounds in the videos, because they're all the different things I've unboxed and reviewed and stuff like that. So I want to keep them, but I gotta figure out how. Maybe I'll hang some on the wall. I gotta see how I can get them up there, or I might put them just behind the setup, so they're kind of like in the background. But that's one of the things I gotta figure out. Alright, excuse the mess down here. Like I said, I've been pulling things out and doing all that kind of stuff. I think I'm going to actually put this in the middle here and pull it out so I can sit behind it, and then have my lights on either side, because I'll have some space over here and over where my old desk is, and then have my one big light up top. The reason I'm thinking that is because if I put it in a corner, it would probably be this corner or this corner over here, and then the window's going to be right here, so it's going to affect the lighting somewhat. So I don't really want to do that, so I'm thinking I'm going to put it in the middle over here. And have it pulled out, and then I'll have the back wall. I can decorate, that, and put all kinds of stuff up there for the backdrop and stuff like that. So that's probably what's going to end up happening. I'm going to start tearing down the desk now. Like I said, the panels are just suction cupped on because they're glass. So I'm going to take all those off, wipe them down, dust them off, clean them, all that kind of stuff. Pull all my computer stuff out underneath. All the wiring and everything's going to come out. I'm totally going to redo that, neaten that up, and move that stuff over. I think my desk is probably going to be over in this corner again, where it used to be, but it's going to stick out to the middle. And then we're going to have my other spot over here, and then a little walkway through the middle. My computer's going to sit up on my desk, just to keep it kind of neat. I can run the wires down underneath and stuff like that. So my desk is going to be like, I'll sit right where the spot for that lamp is, or right where the legs for the lamp are, and then it's going to curve around to the middle section. So that's probably how I'm going to do that. Like I said, this is only my second video recorded on the Hero session, so it might not be exactly what I'm trying to show you, but it should be, because the view is kind of wide. But just bear with me. This session has really good video quality. I like it a lot in terms of that. So bear with me on the aiming of the camera, and I will update you once I start tearing down the desk. One of the things I'm going to be selling is this keyboard. It's already up on eBay, so it's probably, the listing's probably going to end by the time this video is over. But I'm probably going to sell a couple of different items that I'm not using anymore. I have a couple keyboards and some accessories and stuff like that I may sell. So if I do, I'll link those down in the description. I'll show them in the video too, if I get anything else that I decide to sell. But so far that's going. And then maybe a couple other things I come across that I don't use. So back over at the desk, I took out the carpet thing. Everything's powered down. I took the chair and everything out, so that's out of the way. I have all these storage bins. I'm going to clean those out, and I'm going to take a corner and I'm going to put all my bins in one corner. I have a pile of my Xbox stuff over here from when I open that, that has to be added to the box collection when I find some room for it. But I'm going to take this storage thing and the other one over to the right of me. I want to organize all of them into like different things I use, like based on what they're for, and then have like a corner that's just dedicated to storage of all the items. That way if I need something, I just run over there and it's right over, they're all in one place. And it'll keep items from getting piled up on my desk. Like I have my headset, my controller, a hot glue gun, like random things just piled up that I don't use every day, which is why my desk always ends up like this after a few weeks. Um, but like I said, computer's powered down, UPS is powered down. I just gotta unplug everything and start taking it out. So this one is off and ready, or not off, but it's cleaned off and ready to go to be cleaned. The way you get these off is I normally just take like a credit card or some type of card, um, and pop it under all of them to get them all undone. So I'm gonna remove this, go take it, wipe it down, and then we'll do the other section, which I moved some stuff from this one over, just to sort out for now. Good thing about it being a glass desk is once you take the glass off, there's no screwing or unscrewing to do. You just pop them off the suction cups. Once you take that off, this desk is really light. The only section that stays on is this wooden piece right here. Everything else is a glass piece, except for the back. But once you take that off, you can slide this thing right across the floor. So that's a pretty nice thing, I guess, about having a glass desk. So both of the middle sections are out now. Only thing left to do is clean off the center section, unplug everything from the bottom, and get that out of the way. Then I'm going to pull the desk out, clean up everything in the way in the middle of the floor, get all the wires out, move everything where the desk is going, take the desk over there, set up the recording little area that I'm going to have, and then start putting everything back together, and then cleaning up the finishing touches on the other spots and doing like the storage area I was talking about, and just the little things like that. So I got my Mac Pro out. Everything's unplugged basically. Still have that to get off. The only thing that really is gonna be the hardest part on cable management is the HDMI switch right down there, because it's got things going in and out of it in every which way. And I really don't have a way to mount it under the desk because it won't stick to anything. Because it's a really like slippery kind of like plastic. So it's like the cheap one on Amazon, but it's been working great for a few years. So I'm just gonna have to find somewhere to put that where I can manage the HDMI cables going from my Mac to my Xbox to my monitor and all that. But everything's unplugged. The desk is pretty much taken apart except cleaning that off. Once that's off, once I take that lamp off, it'll be ready to pull out. I can clean behind it, and then start getting the new spot ready for it to go over there. I'm gonna be putting my the PC I built in the closet for now. It still works and everything. I just installed Windows 10 on it, and I couldn't get my 7 license to activate for the free upgrade, so it isn't up, or it's not activated Windows 10 wise. And I'm not going to buy a copy of Windows 10 just for it. I have Windows 10 on my MacBook Pro with Boot Camp if I need to use Windows. So for now, that one's just going to be put away. And I'll come back to it at a later date. Maybe I'll upgrade it and install Windows and get it going again. But for now, it's just going to go in the closet and save some space out here. So I've removed all the cables except for that power cable over there. They're now all in this box right here. Most of those, except for the white and the blue Ethernet cables, are going to pretty much be going back on my desk. So I'm just going to sort through them and pull them out. As I set things up, I'll just, whatever cord I come to is what gets plugged in at that particular moment. And then when I start getting low, I'll sort through them and figure out what I need and don't need, and I will store the rest, and then the others will be on my desk. Basically what's going to happen, in order to get my desk over to the other side of the floor, I'm going to have to pile everything in this corner because I have stuff in my hallway outside my office, and it's pretty much full. I got my cables, my monitors, my chair, the AP or the UPS and stuff like that. So it's going to pile up over here, all the boxes and big stuff. Make room for me to get my desk over to the other side. Flip that stuff that's over there over here for now. That's probably going to go up against this wall for right now. I don't know why I have that little thing in here because it's not mine and I don't use it. It just collects junk. So I need to get rid of it or get my parents to take it because it's theirs. but it just ended up in here because they didn't have anywhere for it. So that's gonna go up there. My desk is gonna move over here. That stuff's gonna move over there while my desk goes over there. It's kind of confusing, but you know, I gotta have room to get my desk over there. That's gotta go somewhere so I can put it where my desk is. Um, and then after that, everything's gonna start getting put back and neatened up, and that's gonna move over to right where that keyboard is, kind of right where the leg of the desk is, pretty much. That's gonna probably be like the center point. I'm gonna have a light on each side, my big light up above, tripod in front of it. My video camera's already on the tripod, so that's kind of gonna be like the setup for that. And then over here might be the storage corner, or it might be over here where that stuff is. I'm not too sure yet. I just have to see what's gonna fit where, because I don't want anything in view of the recording setup. I want that to kind of be by itself. So it's gonna be, you know, I want that area to be kept clean for recording and all that kind of stuff. But that's what I'm gonna do next. I'll probably do the next update after I move the desk around and stuff. But everything's cleaned up. All the cables are in that box I just showed you, so we should be good on that. And then we will I'm gonna start moving the desk over. I'm probably gonna try to vacuum over here while nothing's over here, and then start getting everything set back up. Okay, so that was interesting, but I did get it moved over. It's not staying here. As you can see, it's really close over there. I gotta move that, and then I'm gonna slide it this way. I'm gonna have to check to see how much space I'm gonna have with the table being over there. I may actually end up with it in this corner, and do a corner one like I originally planned. I just gotta see how much space is gonna be between the desk and that table, and then I'll make that decision. But I just gotta move that, slide it down, get that thing out of the corner over there, and get it somewhere over here, and then we will check and see what the plan is next. Yeah, so after looking at it, it looks like the recording setup's gonna have to go in the corner, because between my desk and the wall where it would be, it's just not gonna be enough room to have the tripod and everything, you know, like permanently set up. So I'm gonna put it in the corner, have my chair back in the corner, light. The other light's probably gonna have to be like one that, you know, when I'm done with that, I just move it, because the door's right there. But other than that, the other two should be able to stay pretty much up. I'll just like move them forward to get them out of the way when I'm not recording, and then just pull them back when I go to use them. It's not a big deal. Then I might store stuff in this corner after I get all that out of there. But like I said, that's going to be probably last, because I have to set everything else up to clean that out, and then it's all going to get moved where it's going to go, and it can finally get set up. The desk is where it is going to be. I got my chair thing over here just to kind of judge its size, to make sure I would have enough room back over in this corner. I don't think I'm going to put anything over like here other than my chair, obviously, but nothing in this corner. Like I said, I'm probably going to store everything in that corner over there, as far as my cabinets. That one, and the one with the Turtle Beach thing on it over there are probably all going to be in that corner. So I'll have storage over there, the recording setup over here, at my desk over here, and then kind of like just like a walkway through the middle. That corner, I don't know what's going to go over there yet. I might store my lights over there. My closet door's right there, and the legs on the lights are pretty wide, but I don't go in the closet too much. I just, you know, there's nothing in there really, other than like old computers and stuff like that I don't, you know, go in there every day for. And the only other thing in there is the hubs for the Wink home automation stuff, but I don't ever go in there for them either, so they don't work to begin with, so no need to touch them. But yeah, I'm going to start getting everything organized and start piecing it back together. So I'm going to start setting everything up power-wise first, but I ran into a little problem. I was planning on putting my UPS right here against, you know, the edge of the desk where the wall is. That plug is stuff that's plugged in the closet for like the Wink hub, like I said, and the top one is that light right there. I technically could use the top one and like move the light, but that one is, the top plug is switched on the switch over there for the light to turn it on and off. And I really don't want my computer stuff to be like switched, because then somebody's just going to come in here and flip the switch, and the UPS is going to freak out, and you know, then I'll just have to, it'll just be a mess. So I was going to use this outlet, but it doesn't reach running around the wall. So what I think I'm going to have to do is put it over here and just shoot it across, over and up. Maybe I'll find like one of those little rubber things for right there. Not a big deal for the time being, because I'm the only one that comes in here. So it's not like somebody's just gonna come in here and trip on it other than me, which would, you know, be my own fault. So what I'm gonna do power wise is probably put it right here, then have my cords go up and through those wire management holes right there, up to the desk through the hole on the bottom, and then probably gonna put my monitors back where they were, right up here. Probably gonna put my computer right down here. Again, wires up and through on top of the desk. Over here, I don't know exactly what I'm gonna put over there. It's probably gonna be about the same as it was over there, where my laptop and everything is. I might try to get my monitors in the middle here again. I just have to see how everything's gonna work out wire-wise, and because I want to really keep the cables clean, especially since the back of the desk, none of it is up against the wall anymore, which I know for wire management is ideal, but since I can run them through here, I wasn't too worried about that. So that's probably what that's going to be for now. I do have my other power strip I have to plug in, but that one's longer, so I think I can run it around the edge of the wall to the other side to have power over here. Because I did have my desk over here before. This is actually where this desk started out. It was in the corner at first and then over here when I first got this desk. I haven't ever had this over here before, so I have to figure that one out. But yeah, so that's going to be, I'm going to set up all the power stuff first so I can start plugging in and running cables as I go so they don't get all tangled up, and, you know, they can get managed as they go. So the panels, or the glass, is wiped down and put back on. I'm going to wipe this off, and then I'm going to start setting up the desk, get that all set up so I can get all that out of the way, and then start working on the other half. So that is the desk all cleaned. That's the back section right there. Looking pretty good so far. So this is how we're doing so far on the cables. Monitors are all plugged in. Underneath we have the UPS. I have this little extension cord here that I plugged into the surge portion, not the battery portion, just surge. It has the HDMI switcher and the two monitors on it. The HDMI switcher is hot glued right here. The little thing for the remote's right here, and then they go up there, and all the wires are so far managed in the back, which is really awesome. So nothing is hanging on the floor except this, which is going to be plugged into the computer. So that's really great so far. So my desk is pretty much put together now. I got everything back pretty much how it was. So I'm going to start editing this together and then start working on the other part. It's going to all be one video. I'm just going to start editing it together now. But yeah, other than that, it's all going to be one part. And so that is the completed desk section. Now I just have to get onto the recording setup. I decided that the table over there is going to need some more work. So this is going to be where I film for now until I clean that one up. And then I'm going to make a part 2 to this video. So that's the end of this. This is the new desk setup. This has been Colin with iApplereviews. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe for more, and have a great day.